Hello and welcome back to the Ukulele Major Scales Challenge, where we are learning all of the major scales on our ukulele, one scale and one video at a time. Today we will be playing the D flat major scale, and this scale is pretty awesome because it starts on the first fret of C string. So any notes that you play on the first fret, please play with your index finger. Notes on the second fret, please play with your middle finger. Third fret will be played with the ring finger, and fourth fret notes will be played with the pinky. So whenever you're playing, by the way, make sure that thumb is not all the way up here because that's going to make your fingers feel shorter. Drop the thumb, and as you're pressing any string, so like the first note on the first fret of C string, make sure that you're making a house for a mouse and that your hand is nice and curved. So let's start with the first note, which is D flat on the first fret. Go ahead and give me that note. And now let's go to our next note, which is E flat on the third fret. And I'm still holding the index finger down. I'm just adding that ring finger on the third fret. So those first two notes are D flat on the first fret and E flat on the third fret. Good. Let's go to the next string over for our F with the index finger. F again. One more time. With the middle finger, we're going to play G flat. Good. G flat on the second fret. And give me one more note. Give me that A flat on the fourth fret with the pinky. And here it's super important that you're doing that curved hand, so you can look this way if you need to. Ah, wrong string. So go ahead and take like 10 seconds to review those first 5 notes that we learned, which is frets 1, then 3, next string 1, fret 2, and fret 4. So go ahead and review that, and then we're going to play them all together. You're doing great, by the way. If you're saying the notes, that's even more helpful. All right, take a deep breath. Go to D flat, and let's play them in whole notes, meaning that you'll let them ring for 4 beats. Here we go. 1, 2, whole notes, ready, go. 1. I played the wrong string. Again. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, next note. 2, 3, next note now. 2, 3, add a finger now. 2, 3, ready, go. Very nice. Now let's go to the last 3 remaining notes of this scale. We're going to be playing those on string 1 or string A, and that's a B flat on the first fret, a C on the third fret, and a D flat on the fourth fret. And the fingers I'm using here are index, ring, and pinky. And I've said this a lot in previous videos, but make sure that when you're playing each note, you hold the finger down and then add the other finger. We don't want helium fingers that just float into the sky. We want those fingers looking nice and curved. Make sure that thumb is dropped and that you still have a curved hand. So let's play those last 3 notes as whole notes. Here we go from the B flat. 1, 2, breathe. 1, 2, B flat, go. 2, 3, 4, next note. 2, 3, last note now. Perfect. Go ahead and take like 15 or 20 seconds to review the whole scale, because we're going to play from beginning to end. While you do that, I'm going to check my tuning, make sure that I'm good. There we go. The A needed some tuning. All right. So we're going to start on fret 1 with the D flat. We're gonna do these as whole notes. Here we go. 1, 2, breathe. 1, 2, play with joy. 1, 2, 3, 4, next note. 2, 3, next note. 2, 3, ready, go. 2, 3, A flat now. 2, 3, B flat next. 2, 3, C is next. And on D flat, ready, go. Hold it, freeze, freeze, freeze. Bar across the first fret with your index. And if you're frozen, your pinky's still on that last note you played. If you do that, you can get a D flat major chord. And it's okay to have some muted notes there as you learn how to play bar chords. Actually, playing any bar chord on the first fret is the most challenging. Now, let's play the scale one more time. This time, I would love for you to focus on the picking hand and making sure you're picking index, middle, or I, M. I've added the notes under the tab so that you can remember which one to play with. So take a deep breath. I live very close to a Navy base, so all the planes you're hearing all the time. So intense. My apologies. Here we go. The whole scale. 1, 2, alternate fingers. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, breathe, go. 2, 3, F, go. 2, 3, G flat. 2, 3, A flat. 2, 3, B flat. 2, 3, C is next. 2, 3, and on D flat. And you can add the chord here. Nice. Throughout this video, I've been playing the CK-60CG from Ohana. This is a beautiful ukulele that has a cutaway. And I chose to play with this cutaway because our next scale is going to be up here on some of those higher frets. And it helps to have this space so that I can reach them a little better. I will link this ukulele down below. So now let's do some review, but first I would like to thank my Patreon members for supporting this channel. Without their support, I would not be able to make these lessons. So if you would like to support the Patreon community or support me through the Patreon community, you can go to patreon.com/BernadetteTeachesMusic. In exchange for your support, I give hundreds of educational PDFs, lessons, and courses that I haven't posted anywhere else, as well as in-person meetups. So I hope that you'll join us on the Patreon community. Let's go back to the first scale that had just one flat, and that was the F major scale. The F major scale goes from F to F, and the B flat is the fourth note in the scale, and it is the first flat. So that note also tells us what is the starting point for the next scale. So then we went to the B flat major scale, and we had notes B flat to B flat, and now we have two flats, B flat, and our fourth step, which was E flat. And that also tells us the name of the next scale over, with 3 flats. So we take our B flat, we take our E flat, and now if we look at the fourth step of the E flat major scale, it is an A flat. So that's our third flat, and it's also the name of the next scale. So then we went to the A flat major scale, we took our B, E, and A flat, and we added 1. So if we look at the fourth step, that was the D flat major, or the D flat note. And that took us to the scale today, which is the D flat major scale. And so if we remember, our fourth scale step is G flat. So that's what's going to be the next scale. And we really only have 2 scales left. So it's pretty exciting that we've gotten this far on our scales journey. Let me know in the comments below if you have been doing all of them, because that is so exciting to me. Scales, I know, is not something that a lot of people look for. But the people who really look to learn these things are very curious about music theory. So if you would like to visit the music theory course that is already fully uploaded here, it's a 30-day challenge, and it goes hand in hand perfectly with everything that you're learning here. So it's just gonna help everything feel like you're hearing it in a new perspective. So I definitely recommend that challenge as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Check out the PDF if you would like to print something out or have a resource that goes along with this course. And I'll see you for our last 2 scales. Ciao!